Hello, everybody. Hello. How's everybody doing? Alright, who do we got here? We got Roger Brown, we got Sean, we got Nicole, cool Nicole, Angela, Babylon Buttercup, Sean, my tube. Hello, maybe Val's crazy, the professor, shout out to you, the professor, shout out to everybody, my mods, I love all you guys, sorry about being late. I have an issue with my computer, and it's clear at this point that I just have to get a new one. So here's what I'm gonna do. All right. I don't know what's going on here. Hold on. This is crazy. Are you guys there? Can you see me? Can you hear me? I'm trying to get rid of this thing. Hold on. Alright, can you guys hear me? Can you see me? Is everything good? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Alright, it's good now? Alright. Anyways, so what I'm gonna be doing is I'm right now because my system is really fucked up. Stream sponsor. Listen, let me get this out of the way first. More Energy is a streamer sponsor. I mean, More Energy streams. Yeah, More Energy is the sponsor of this stream. Check them out. Links in the description. You can get a free month. All right. I don't know. I'm just really annoyed at this point with this computer situation. So. Yeah, and the stream is also sponsored by eColor. If you want to get a smart table lamp, it changes, and it's kind of like it's smart. You can set up to the music you're playing and everything like that. I have one. They're great. Check it out. Links in the description. And they also do like it's like these little LEDs you can put behind your TV and underneath like your counter. It looks awesome. Anyways, check that stuff out. I gotta say though, my streams have been really crazy lately, and like a lot of messed up shit has been going on. Like my streams have really been getting messed up, and it sucks. You know what I mean? That really sucks. So here's what I'm gonna do. I don't know. Listen. I've just because I just moved. I'm like totally broke as far as everything like that. If you guys want to help out, I don't know. It's gonna take a while to hit, I'm sure. But if you guys want to help out, there's a donation link pinned to the top of the chat. The Streamlabs link, text to speech. If you guys want to help donate to help me get new equipment, please do. You know, if you don't, whatever, it's cool. But that's the goal. That's what I'm gonna be using the donor money for, because this is just getting crazy. Ugh, this is just getting crazy. It's getting crazy. I did turn off all the background programs. That's the thing. So I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? Anyways, so how's everybody doing today? Let me just show you guys what's going on with Richlife. Hold on, let me turn off the music real quick so you guys can understand this. So you guys can definitely hear me. So yeah, yes, this is crazy. Not only do I need to get an AC, I need to get a new computer now too. Spectacular. Anyways, so I've been getting these notifications from YouTube for a little bit now. It's crazy. Yeah, I am shutting down all the background programs. I am. So not only am I screwed for like that, the computer's fucking up. I've tried everything to try making these streams better without having any issues, and I hope we can get through it today. Anyways, okay, so Richlife isn't even on YouTube anymore, but somehow he's you know, somehow he's just doing this. He's striking me. You know what I mean? I don't get it. I really do not understand how he's getting away with striking me. I really don't. That's something that I'm lost behind. Make sure you like this stream up, by the way. Please do. Yeah, Clobbering Time is awesome, by the way. Is he here? I can't tell if he's here, but if he is, you know, shout out to Clobbering Time. Clobbering Time is a shit. He makes great content. If you aren't subscribed to him, you should be. He's amazing. He makes good shit. Definitely a friend of the channel. Check him out. Anyways, so I'm getting struck by all these. Well, they're like privacy claims nowadays. If you want to get someone's channel deleted fast, what you want to do is you want to do like these privacy or harassment claims, which is what Richlife is doing. And I'm not sure whose account he's doing it from because it doesn't tell you whose account it is. But it's these videos that are from like these videos that I do on Richlife. You know what I mean? So here's another one. They just keep coming. I don't know if he's really gonna. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh,
Like, he might get my
yeah.
channel terminated. I'm not sure. You know.
Did you check that button? Make sure nobody pushed that button.
Well, I was what I'm saying, dude. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I mean, I'd assume the button hasn't been pressed because the pedo who was trying to press the button on me, now he's in jail. Thank God, you know. And thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate you. What's up, Clobbering Time? Good to see you. I'm actually reviewing one of your videos in this in this stream, by the way. Anyways, someone said he does have a fake troll account, but for you, like, but the thing is though, so he has a fake account. So think about this. Just think about this. You love the new voice? Me too. I love the new Dono voice. It's hilarious. All right. So think about it this way, right? Um. So, okay. So he has no channels. Like he's not allowed to be on YouTube. Like right. But somebody showed me a screenshot of a copyright strike, and guess who did it for him? Good old Lisa. So Lisa is out here trying to do these strikes for Richlife. You know what I'm saying? That's what she's doing. She's like, yeah, we'll do that. I'll do that for you. She's like, I'm gonna put this strike out for you. So I would say it's probably Lisa doing it for him. You know? So they're like, we're gonna get rid of him. So I don't know if you guys know this, but a lot of channels are being taken down. I mean, we got Surviving Life was taken down, which is sad now because some other random chick took his name now, and now some random person is named Surviving Life, which is totally fucked up. Because bro, I love Ron. It's fucked up that he's getting screwed over like that. It's terrible. Anyways, I don't know what to do here. So, a lot of these things you just gotta wait out to see what happens and like fight the ones that you can fight. But then we get another one. So at this point, I have 5. All right, this is what I have. I have 5 of these stupid fucking little channel warnings saying that I'm harassing them or that it's violating their terms of service as far as privacy. And I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to get me kicked off of YouTube. Like, it's a fact. Like, there's no... I mean, let's be honest. What else could they be trying to do? I mean, it's just that. Because they're filing so many, you know? It's just wild. It's just crazy. I just can't believe Lisa would do this for him. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous, you know? Anyways. What's up, Nicole? How you doing? So, I don't know. Yeah, Rich Life. He gave you 2 more? That's what I'm saying. I think he's trying to get people just deleted. That's it. I should dress up as Queen for Halloween. Nah, dude, I got a sweet horse head mask, you know? I got a sweet horse head mask that I'm gonna be using. You know? That's what I'm gonna do. It says buffering. I should dress up as Queen for Halloween. No, I don't think so. Yeah, it seems good now. Yeah, so I have a sweet horse head, okay? So, we just like to see rumors Richlife has been breaking into vending machines again. Stop it! He'd be breaking into fucking what do you mean? How? Listen, I got a sweet horse head. I got a horse head. You don't even understand. I got a horse head. What do you know about that? What do you all know about that? Probably nothing. Probably nothing. You know what I mean? Anyways, you guys don't know. You don't know. What do you mean? Oh, you want the music? You want the really? Is the background music that annoying? It's really low. What if I turn it mad low? Here, like, we'll put it literally 1. It's so low. It's at 1. There you go. It's so low you can barely hear it. Okay. So I have a horse head one. Okay. You know what I mean? Anyways, I don't understand how he's able to get away with this stuff. You know what I mean? It has to be Lisa, or it has to be one of his like alt accounts. Which, to be fair, if he's doing it with an alt account, he's banned from YouTube. He shouldn't have any alt account. So I don't even know what to do here. You know what I mean? And I feel pretty helpless because they're getting rid of so many other channels that are way bigger than me and way less controversial. So, anyways, yeah. All right. So I wanna play a video from our friend Clobbering Time. Yo, bro, listen, I love Clobbering Time. If you guys aren't subscribed to him, you should be. You should be subscribed to him. He makes really good content here. I'm gonna put his link in the chat. All right. I'm gonna put his link in the chat. Subscribe to this man. He is good people. You know what I mean? Good people. Make sure you guys subscribe to him. He makes grade A content. Good shit. You know? It's crazy. Anyways, yeah. Check out Clobbering Time's channel. Definitely sub to him. But just real quick. You know, he's good people. Sub him up. He deserves the subs. He makes good content. As you can see, he did an interview with Dina, and then he also did a video about Queen of Spades. He does great content. Check him out. Subscribe to him. You know what I mean? Now we should be all good. Anyways, yeah, we should be good now. We should be fine. Yeah, it should be good. Just refresh. Yeah, just refresh. We should be good. Anytime that happens, just refresh. You know what I mean? Yeah, it should be good. Okay. Yeah, every time that happens or whatever, just refresh. This is what I mean. This is why I need to get a new computer, because this shit is ridiculous. So please, if anybody wants to, you know, if anybody wants to, donate, links pinned to the top of the chat, please do. It would be greatly appreciated. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna watch a little bit of Clobbering Time's video about Queen of Spades, because it's very accurate. You know what I mean? She's been putting out these messages trying to say that I didn't receive 1,000 messages, literally. That's the whole reason I cut her off. I was asleep one night, right? And she sent 1,000 messages, literally. It could have been 1,010, whatever. It was 1,000 messages, pretty much just talking to herself over and over and over again. It was wild. Anyways, here's Clobbering Time talking about Queen of Spades. The video is Beware the Queen of Spades. So she's getting everybody in every community is getting to know her, essentially.
Harder.
Well, how do, loved ones? It is old Clobber. So I'm taking another little bit of a detour again today. I'm going to get back to the Lauren stuff and Joran stuff and TCAP stuff. But I did want to talk about this. It's a creator named Queen of Spade. Well, I guess she's not really a creator as much as she is a community tab vlogger. But she is on YouTube, so I get.
Yes, I have fucked with the settings, by the way. I have messed with the settings to try to fix this, and like every time I don't know what's going on. I really don't. I don't know what to do. It's fucked up. Anyways.
I guess you can call her a creator. Well, she took the time out of her very busy schedule to address me in one of her recent videos, and I figured the least I could do is respond.
Dana, what's up?
So I first became aware of Queen about a year ago when I did a stream with Wes, Tiffany, and I had Mugnuts on with me.
Shout out to Mugnuts, Yap, and Wes Most, by the way.
It was a Muse stream about a year ago, and she went at me in the comments about the usual thing that you hear from Queen of Spade, which is, you be simping for RSN and RSN swat and dox and harass and
I have not swatted anybody ever in my YouTube career, and I don't know what she means by harassing. That's never happened either. She like Queen of Spades brings everything to her. Like it's nobody's fault except her own. She creates this drama all on her own.
swat and dox. I had no fucking idea what she was talking about. I barely knew who RSN was. I had seen Baked Salmon,
Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's right. Shout out Baked Salmon, love him.
Joey, Wes. I think Yap Yap was on with him too at one point.
Yep.
But I just knew him from that. So apparently, like Mugnuts is cool with RSN or was part of RSN's community. I don't know. I don't know exactly where she was going with that. But yeah, I was part of, swatting and doxing and
I'll look into that,
harassing
Angela.
and doxing swatting. I went to Mugnuts to ask, like, who is this crazy ass who's just writing War and Peace in my comments? And he basically just told me, you know what, best thing to do is just to block her, which I did. And
Good
for a
call.
long time after that, I kind of just I didn't even think about her. I ignored her. I didn't have any ill will towards her. I still really don't. I don't hate her. I hate the things that she does and says on the internet. And I think she has a really big YouTube problem.
Here's a good breakdown of Queen of Spades. This is like a year-long spurg of her freaking out over me banning her from my community. When she came to my community, she was freaking about Loki. Loki. I don't know if you guys remember him. Loki was a YouNow creator, which I became friends with after he learned that the Amber Clements allegations were bullshit. And me and Loki became close. We did a podcast together and everything like that. And then kind of me and him kind of had like a falling out. And then he kept going with his content. Queen of Spades says Loki bullied her. I believed her, unfortunately, and I shouldn't have. And that's what started all this. And then after I fucking kicked her out of the community, she acted like she left or whatever. And that's not the case at all. She was kicked out for being obsessive, and that's it.
So,
Oh, by the way, did I mention after like 2 weeks of her talking to me, she said she loved me? Girl, we haven't met in real life. There's no love there. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I became aware of her again when this H-bomb RSN stuff was going on. And for those of you who don't know what that means, there's a streamer named RSN, RealstreamnewZ, who I became, a pretty big fan of. Well, he was having some issues with another YouTuber called HBomb 6669 or 6969, whatever the fuck it was. And HBomb was going to push that button and blow up YouTube or RealstreamnewZ, or I'm not exactly sure what the button did.
Listen, he said he had a button and that he was about to press it and get me deleted off YouTube. He kept talking and then he kept accusing me of being a predator over and over and over and over again. I wasn't going to respond to him because, like, honestly, I don't respond to channels who are, like, under the 5K mark typically because I think it's a waste of my time. I don't want to drag my community into something and I don't want to bully somebody. But when somebody makes obsessive videos over and over and over again, and then I heard him talk about his ex-girlfriend Dina and the way he was talking about her, Cupid Stunt reached out to me and was like, "Hey, I speak to her on me and Dina ended up speaking. I was like, hey Dina, if you ever want to tell your story, I'm here for you. Whatever you want to do is cool. Like I don't want to push you to do anything. Whatever you want to do, cool, let's do it." And she after about a week, she thought about it and she came on and talked about her story. Lo and behold, we all found out that H bomb was a predator. You know what I mean? And a pedo. And actually, which is crazy, during that time, Queen of Spades befriended him and then started talking shit about Dina, which is completely disgusting because Dina's been through hell and back with this fucking clown. But yeah, That happened. Denise R, thank you. You are amazing. Thank you. That means a lot to my soul. And I appreciate you, Denise R. Thank you so much. Is this going off yet? Why is it taking so long? Why? There we go. Thank you. Thank you.
Denise R donated $5 through Super Chat.
Thank you.
Always great content.
It is. Thank you so much. I agree. Thank you, Denise. I agree. I do. I agree. So yeah, she's crazy, man. But anyways, let's continue.
But
It's funny though. Like I just want to say, I don't think if H-bomb never came at me and I didn't reach out to Dina, I don't think he would have been in jail now because we ultimately kind of pushed him to do more stupid content and kept violating his restraining order towards Dina, and that's why he went to jail. But he was going there anyways because the fucking the police were already investigating his fucking Google account because he had over 1,000 pictures, well, probably more of child pornography. I love how like a lot of people who go after child predators are child predators themselves.
I knew it was bad, and it just was kind of like a war, just a drama between RealStreamnewZ and this H-bomb 6699 again. And it turns out this H-bomb has quite the criminal record. Multiple arrests for domestic abuse, most notably. And he is currently a guest of the state for possessing.
He'll be there for a while. And you know what? Honestly, I'm really happy that these results happen for Dina because I remember there was a live stream. Dina came on and she mentioned the child porn allegations, but the obvious it's really hard to prove that stuff. You know what I mean? You can't show pictures of that online because then you're distributing it or you know what I mean? But she let everybody know, and then people didn't really believe her, and then all of a sudden, boom, it happened like a month later. So if you guys ever doubted Dina about any of this shit, you're crazy. You're crazy. She was right 100%.
Well, he has 100 counts of CP. Possessing, that's what he's incarcerated for
I think we'll go ghost hunting again this weekend. I'm down for that.
Right now, awaiting trial, I guess. I'm not exactly sure where that stands. And the person who basically took him down was Dina, the survivor of the abuse from this guy. And
yep.
If you haven't seen my interview with Dina, I'm going to put a link right up here. And I definitely suggest that you take a look at that. But anyway, I renew.
Well, you say only an idiot would have doubted Dina. I don't know if you guys remember this, but there was a time where I made fun of H-bomb and I put 6699 in my name to show how stupid he was. And a lot of people didn't like that I did that. So what they did in retaliation is they all put 6699 at the end of their names. And I can only imagine all those people who did that feel like complete fucking idiots now.
Renewed my interest in Queen when she started attacking Dina. And Dina didn't know who the fuck Queen of Spade was, obviously. As famous as Queen of Spade thinks she is, nobody knows who the fuck you are, Queen. Queen is just she's just a big asshole. And she needs to stop picking at it. So this is a community tab post that she made a few weeks ago. She got very upset with me for saying that I basically said that she needed to apologize to Dina. And that's kind of triggered her because Queen of Spade never does anything wrong. So this is the community tab post. So I'm going to read it out and let's see what Queen has to say. Okay. So,
yeah, come on, you bastards. I mean, you're already here. You should just like up the stream for me. Come on now. Come on. Hey, like up the stream, and if you want to help out to me getting some new equipment, please donate. Links in this. Well, links pinned to the top of the chat. I'd appreciate it. We have media on too, if you want to play some videos. I don't care. Go ahead.
So, when RSN, Holly and Dead accused Johnny of sending them CP.
Okay, yeah. Let me give you guys the background of the story because a lot of people don't understand what happened. All right. I explained this to Negs recently, and I'll talk about it for a second. Okay, so there was this guy Johnny or Wizard or whatever the fuck his name was. This was like months back before I even met Dina, so it's not involved. It's not. It has nothing to do with Dina. But what happened was, um, okay, so this guy heard. All right, so somebody sent me CP, right, like in my email, and immediately what I did was I called the police, and this is during heavy COVID times. I was like, hey, do you want me to bring it down there, guys? And they were like, no, just email it to us. We're not trying to have contact with anybody in person at the moment. This was like when COVID was really fucking crazy. Johnny is Wizard, so what I did is I sent it to them, and they said that something they're gonna look into it. Who knows? I haven't heard anything back about it. But anyways, his name is Green Wizard. Yeah. So fucking when I sent it to them, people doubt that I did that, and some of them. So during a live stream that Holly was doing, I told her, I was like, hey, did you know what these people sent? I was like, do you know these people sent CP to me? And I did tell the police. And on a live stream, Holly said, yeah, I saw that happened. She's like, yeah, I saw. And then people thought because she said she saw, like, that it happened in the community, that means I sent it to her and she saw it. But so let me make this clear. I would never send CP to anybody except to the fucking police because I knew what these people were trying to do. They were doing it to try to, get it on my computer and then fucking call the police on me before I called them and told them. So they were trying to set me up essentially, right? And then a couple weeks later after this, I got an email from somebody who was hanging out with Kaylee, and Wizard, right? And apparently, they were scripting a little conversation. Kaylee was pretending to be a little girl, and she was going, "Hey, CJ." Like they were practicing trying to pretend like they were a little girl. They were gonna try to come at me like a little girl to try to bait me to see if I was a pedophile. That's what they were trying to do, right? So that person sent me the audio files of that, and I sent it to the police, right? And then everybody was like, "Oh no, they were just practicing, like they were practicing for a movie." I'm like, or like for a fan fiction thing. I'm like, you guys are ridiculous. Like, so these people were trying to set me up to make it seem like I was, an actual predator. So think about this, right? Like these people will never admit they did something illegal because obviously that's illegal. They'll never admit they did it ever. They're always gonna say like some excuse. So that's what happened. And I don't really talk about it. I never made a video about it. The reason why I don't make a video about it because I just don't want to. I don't want to give it any more attention than it already got because it's completely insane. Holly never had CP in her possession. People need to stop saying that. It's ridiculous. I even sent the audio file to Negs just to be like, hey, listen, check this out. It's fucked up. It's fucked up, guys. If anybody ever wants to hear it, I can show you in Discord. I don't want to pull it up right now on the stream because my stream's all fucked up anyways. Anyways, like, because years back, people had nothing on me, so they just wanted to try to get me on something. Like, I don't know why people don't understand. You're not going to get me anything because I'm actually not a bad dude. I'm a genuinely good person. Anyways, let's continue. So there's that backstory for there.
I don't know who Johnny is. H-bomb was not even a thing. Oh, okay, I'll take your word for it. He was not around. He and I have nothing to do with CP claims they made to Johnny. So she's already saying me and H-bomb had nothing to do. She's already pairing herself with this H-bomb. She goes on to say, RSN claiming I sent him CP of my child is
Just say someone in the chat said I'm a huge fan, but I think your community is going downhill. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. My community is actually really like, just to be honest, Victor. I don't think you know what you're talking about. My community has got extremely you say Rosie won't even claim the communion? What are you talking about? Rosie and I are really good friends. I don't know what you're talking about. I no, you need to stop. Me and Rosie are good. I just to cut it out. I know what's going on. Don't even try and make it seem like anything like that. That's not the truth at all. This community is extremely good. Nobody doxes anybody over here. Nobody does anything crazy over here. I would say out of a lot of people's communities, this is the most stable community you can be in because we're always down to help anybody. Like when you know, I've been duped before just because I wanted to help people. You know what I mean? It's happened. But I mean, you can look at the situation with Dina. That was something that I really wanted to help, and we did. You know, it's just it. Victor said that they're trying to say my community is going downhill. My community is totally fine. My community is doing. I think it's the best it's ever been. Like honestly. Oh, by the way, if you guys want to join Discord, the link was just put in the chat by Nightbot. Check it out if you guys ever want to check it out. I'm always there, so it's worth it.
Disgusting, and he needs to stop his lies. I would like some evidence, some proof of RSN saying that, because I have never heard him say that. That is a stupid lie to spread CJ. And in case you don't know, CJ, that's RSN's name. So
yes, that's Clobbering Time used. Yes.
She's doing a little soft doxing, which is always nice. She's really big on the doxing. Whatever community that she's in, right before she gets thrown out of it, she does enjoy to do some doxing.
I agree.
Considering if I had ever done that to you, you should have called the police on me daily. I never even sent you a picture of my child. You had no interest in my child, which...
Okay, so this idiot queen is trying to say that because I didn't have interest in her child, that she would have never been interested in me. Why would I have interest in your child? First of all, I never met you in person. That I'm not gonna be like, oh hey, how's your kid doing that I never met? Like, what the fuck is she talking about? And this is around the time when she was trying to lie to me and say that her husband was cool with it when that wasn't the truth at all. And she said that she was breaking up with him, and that was another lie. In any event, I'm glad that Clobbering Time is covering this. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate that shit. Again, if you don't know who Clobbering Time is, here's a clip. I mean, he's a link to this video that I'm showing. Go sub to him, guys. He's a good creator. He creates a lot of TCAP community, but sometimes he dabbles in some of these outside drama type stuff. Check him out. He's good people. You know what I mean? Oh shit. We got a $5 dono. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Anyways, you gotta check out. You gotta check out. you gotta check out fucking Clobbering Time. Hold on. Woo!
I donated $5 through Super Chat. Good stuff, man. Listening to you at work, flexed biceps.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Damn, Danny. By the way, if you guys didn't know, the reason why the meter on the bottom doesn't go up when you download when you donate for Super Chat, it just for some reason I can't get the Super Chat and the other donations to go through. So yeah, if you guys donate like through the link at the top, the text and speech link, it'll work definitely, and it'll move the goal. Anyways. Yeah, she is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs for sure. Anyways. Oh, shit!
Angela donated $5 through Super Chat. The community has been better than ever. Streams have been very good. I appreciate you.
Thank you. I feel like the stuff we've done recently has been very productive, and the stuff that we accomplish as a community is great. I mean, helping Dina has now gotten fucking this idiot who was abusing people physically, smoking meth, outrageous, doing what who knows what. I mean, this guy was around people's children. It's very serious. Like, he's gone, thank God. And I mean, shout out to Dina for making it happen, and I'm glad this community could be there. Woo! Naughty Rudolph, thank you very much for becoming a member. You are the shit. By the way, when people join as a member, like I said, I'm gonna start doing. I'm doing it. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. Saturday morning, I'm gonna do a members only chat, and then I'm gonna do a stream Saturday night as well. But yeah, for the members, there's gonna be more perks. I'm gonna put your name and at the end of videos as well, like as a shout out. Thank you guys so much for becoming members. Any of you guys, you're awesome. Anybody who donates, I appreciate you. Because we gotta get an AC right now, and we gotta get some new computers. So yeah, we got things we gotta figure out. Anyways, thank you so much for the dono. I appreciate that like a lot. It means a lot. Thank you so much. Oh shit, do we got another one? You got another one? Is that what's going on here? Wait, no. Wait a minute. No, that just happened. No, that just happened. Anyways, let's move on though. Let's move on. Thank you so much, guys. Okay. What do we got going on here? So, so Queen of Spades, man, you guys really gotta watch out for her. She's a shyster. She's a shisty shyster. You know what I mean? Shisty shyster. She really is. Anyways, let's see what we got here. What we got? What we got? Okay, let's do this. I want to talk about Onision. Really, I want to do that, right? Do I have to reload this? Probably. I think I gotta reload this. Let's reload the Onision one. What the hell's going on? Is this loading? Is this loading? Alright, we got it. Okay, so we're gonna talk about Onision. Onision's been talking a lot recently because he was cleared, by the police, and there was no charges when it came to his situation. I showed this video the other day, but I want to show it again. It's called "Do Women Lie About Men?" I don't know where this video came from. I don't know where this video came from. Oh shit, we got new Negs. Damn dog. I appreciate that. Thank you, Negs. Thank you for doing that. It makes my heart grow just a little bit bigger in size. Thank you. But yeah, man, fucking Onision is I mean, he made this video talking about me and what happened with my situation with Amber Clemens, and he was, friendly with her, so it kind of bothered him when the whole situation was proven false on Amber Clemens' side. But let's check out a little bit of this out, all right? So it says, "Do women lie?" I just want to check it out because we missed it the last stream. I want to make sure I put it up here.
I wanted to talk about horrible people, like absolutely awful, worse than probably, most any criminal on earth. Just absolutely miserable, disgusting, atrocious people. And it may not be the person that you think I'm going to talk about. Like, I might not be actually addressing who you think is really,
I had no idea he was going to talk about my situation at all. I was very surprised when I saw this.
It's not like, oh, there's people hiding in the bushes waiting to mug you. No, there's actually people who are awful. Awful, 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 awful. Not just people desperate for money, but people who are like genuinely terrible, horrible people. All right, now that I said that, there's this chick named Amber, all right? Long time ago, she and I kind of became friends a little bit. Like, not super friends or anything. I think we had a few discussions because I had a Patreon at the time before I was banned for accidentally.
Sam Professor, was she banned? Yeah, you know what? Actually, she was. I've dealt with. Listen, and I'll explain to you why right now, and it's really easy. All right, I'll explain it. I banned Rainy or Miss Lazy, whatever she's going by now, is because there's old beef that's happened between her and other people in the community, and it's been like years, almost 4 years at this point, and it keeps going and keeps going and it keeps going, and I try to make it stop on both sides, and I've been talking to her, like Rainy on one part, and then I've been talking to Heartbeats Vanity on the other part, and yeah, Rainy, says she'll stop, but then just continues. But I've seen Heartbeats Vanity actually stop. You know what I mean? So I'm just at this point, I just like, if she wanted to, she feel like I've given her so many chances to return, but she keeps saying she'll stop and she never stops. And at this point, I don't even have any issue with her personally. I just can't. Thank you, Denise. I appreciate you. Thank you so
Denise
much.
R donated
Thank you.
$5 through Super Chat. Have to run. Hope you all have a great day.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Denise. I appreciate you. But just think about it this way, guys. At some point, it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, I really don't even have an issue with Rainey particularly, but it's got to stop at some point, and I don't think I ever will. It's something. If I feel like she's addicted to that drama. It feels like she's addicted to it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Whatever. So yeah, that's that.
Including someone's phone number in a screenshot, which I corrected, but it was too late. Patreon banned me for life. Anyway, there's this chick named Amber, and she straight up, initially, she was trying to get friendly with me. She was like suggesting some kind of relationship with me, and I just kept rejecting her. I wasn't interested in her. She's gross. I was not attracted to her. She was just gross. Like, really gross. I think she was like, I don't know, 18, 19, something like that. Disgusting.
Yeah,
Not
it's your
interested.
girlfriend. Yes, Nag,
She
your
wound up being
girlfriend.
like a stripper, which, there's nothing wrong with being a stripper. That's perfectly fine to be a stripper. In fact, you're probably, in my opinion, a gift to humanity if you're a stripper, because you're giving people what they need so they don't have to, wind up in the bushes jerking off to some person through their window. It's a gift to humanity to be a stripper. You're helping people, because we're all programmed to reproduce mindlessly, just completely and utterly fuck our minds out, and reproduce and then die. That's essentially the purpose of the human species, to forward our own seed. If you think it's anything else, you need to fucking study biology a little bit. You need to understand why the fuck we're here, because everything just fucks and then dies. So if you think it's any other way than that, you're a fucking whimsical dipshit. Anyway, the point is, this chick Amber, right? So she's like straight up trying to, get in a relationship with me and my spouse, and we're not interested. We're just turning her down. So we fucking turned it down.
Oh,
Eventually, she
mine
winds up
too.
getting in a relationship with somebody who fucking hates me, and his name is RealStreamnewZ.
I didn't hate him, by the way. I just covered him. That's all. It wasn't just because of Heartbeat's vanity, by the way. There was some other people in the community that felt the same way, and that's kind of what ultimately made the decision.
RealStreamnewZ was a total piece of shit in my opinion back then, and I don't know what I feel about the guy now, but I thought he was a fucking horrible person, right? Just because he made video after video like an obsessive loser fuck. Like, like if you just create one video after the other about someone, and it's just hateful every single time. They're not trying to help you. They're not trying to educate you on how to be a healthier person. All they're doing is telling everyone what a fucking shit person you are, and they want you to die, essentially, okay? Like for this Amber chick, what she could do is be a fucking honest person and, publicly apologize for admitting that she's a fucking lying piece of shit. That's what she could do to improve herself. So again, this isn't...
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I want to say this, right? So Amber has come on the stream and said, she's like, yeah, my mother coerced me into saying this about you and this and that. She's admitted it, right? So I don't know. I let the situation go. It's whatever. A lot of other people in my community are mad at her. Some people aren't. I don't know. But Onision was, friendly with her on Patreon, so he feels very hurt because he feels manipulated by the situation. So yeah, there's that. In any event, I think he probably feels. I think he probably feels the same way. Like he feels for me because he's going through this whole cancel culture thing, and he's it was proven that he's innocent. But these people don't care. They'll still continue. They'll be like, oh, the police aren't the people. They're like, just because the police found you innocent doesn't mean you're innocent. And it's like, yeah, that is actually what that means. That's the whole point of the police. Because people have said the same thing to me before. They're like, "Oh, it doesn't matter. The police found you innocent. That doesn't mean you're innocent." It's like, yeah, that's what it means. You're fucking morons. Like some people are really dunce,
something that I want to say.
Sorry.
Amber is irreparably horrible. I just think that she's a really shitty fucking person for what she did, and she hurt all women and all hashtag Me Too for what she fucking did. So Amber straight up gets in a relationship or, associates with this RealStreamnewZ. I don't know why she did. Maybe it was to get back at me or something like that for rejecting her, not being into her. I don't know what the fuck happened there. I never even met this chick in real life, just so you guys know.
Yeah, well, when the whole situation went down, I recorded her admitting it wasn't true anyways. But then, again, like I said, 4 years later, she came out and said her mother coerced her to do it. After her mother died, she was like, yeah, my mother coerced me to say that and told me I should say that when it wasn't true. in any event, I appreciate that Onision put this out. But I want to say one thing. I was speaking to Negs about this the last time we were doing a podcast. Is that we have somebody like Repzilla who knows it's not true. There's even a screenshot that I can send to you guys. Like I said, I don't want to pull up anything right now because I think it'll fuck up the stream because the stream's so delicate. But Amber Clements, the girl who lied about me, reached out to Repzilla because that's the biggest video about me saying that I'm a terrible person. You know, she reached out to him and said, "Hey, can you please take that down? Me and CJ were good." And he's like, "Listen, you told me this stuff in a written statement. I believe he is a bad person. Don't let him make you or manipulate you into doing this." And then he's like, "If that's how you feel, we're not going to talk anymore. I don't want to talk to you anymore." So he blocked her. So he doesn't actually give a shit about the person he's supposed to be, that would be, all right. So check this out. So that would be if like if like Dina was like came to me and was like, "Hey, listen, I was wrong in this situation, and come to find out, H bomb isn't a pedo or whatever. Can you please take those videos down?" And I was like, "No, fuck you, Dina. I'm saying, what do you know? You told me this stuff, so no, fuck you." Like, think that's exactly it's the same type of deal. Like it's crazy. That's absolutely fucking insane. But yeah. So yeah, there's that interesting stuff. But let's see what Onision has to say about the recent vindication he's been going through.
What's up, guys? I was going to do a reaction video to someone who was being very supportive and calling Jacqueline Glenn and Repsian and all those people out for being frauds, but unfortunately they were bullied off the internet and their video was not able to be captured properly due to my poor configuration of said video. And when I went back to download it, a different method of capturing it, it was gone. It was privated. So I can't do a reaction video to that. So instead, I'm just going to do a reaction video to Repzilla, who had posted the documents from the police.
Oh man, this is funny. Listen, Repzilla says that he knows more than the police who documented it. That's how ridiculous he is, because the documents came out and said that Onision's innocent and there was no crime. All the people who are alleged victims that went on Chris Hansen, absolutely, I think out of 13 people, only Sarah, one person, actually called the police. So they spent all their time trying to get on Chris Hansen, but couldn't make a fucking phone call to the police. It's hilarious. These people are the biggest fucking frauds ever.
Who recorded what Sarah was saying. Interesting. All right, so here we have a statement that's only Sarah showed up. Apparently, in order to get one of these women to participate in something, you have to pay them. It's almost like they were full of shit the whole time. Go figure. Says the original allegations were documented and cleared with no evidence of criminal activity in 2019. So, false report. The anti-O community are experts at filing false reports. They've contacted the police over 30 times, and every single time, obviously, they were wrong.
This is insane. I can't believe any of the people who actually say they were victims, they didn't even fucking show up or call. Like, bro, Shiloh is the biggest fucking fraud.
Wasting your tax dollars. Heroes. Here, it seems like the police is kind of low-key mocking all the people who are responding to stuff as they put in quotes online investigations, because everyone knows these people aren't educated. I don't even know what this thing means right here. It sounds like a lot of people said a lot of big things and then didn't follow through with it. That's what I'm getting from this. Here they're just saying that they got a list from Hansen of people to contact involved in this. Do we need to see the emo guy? Let's just go ahead and there you go. Bro, you're like 90. Your hair's ridiculous. Here they're saying that
so
even
funny. Yeah, it is kind of fucking ridiculous. Like, bro, like Repzilla, you look like a fucking, like, I don't know, 40-year-old dyke. I gotta be real, dude. Fuck, dude, this is hilarious.
The FBI could not establish that any crime occurred, and that literally out of the 8 people who were talking smack, only 1 responded. Interesting how when you can get thrown in jail for perjury, suddenly you're quiet. Suddenly then you don't want to talk. When you can get thrown in jail for lying, when there are actual consequences for lying, then suddenly.
That's the thing, though. Like, if you want to, listen. I'm gonna be honest. Like Negs, he won't come out. Like, if you try to call him out, be like, "Hey, yo, I've been trying to get him on here for like about a couple of years. I've been like, why don't you come on here and you tell me your position and I'll go against you." He refuses to come on. He's a pussy. He's a pussy. Like, I think the first interview he ever did was like 2 years ago. Like, how do you have a drama channel or a news channel and you've only done like fucking 2 interviews in your whole fucking career?
your mouth closes. Very interesting. Here they're saying that Sarah said she didn't want the conversation recorded. Before I ever saw this report, I pointed out that Sarah said the same thing to me. For some reason, Sarah just doesn't like all this truth and this honesty being recorded. As you can see here at the bottom, I posted that I could not record her without her permission, and she was very concerned that she was going to be recorded. When's the last time you heard a really honest person being like, am I being recorded? Am I being recorded? Like, what are you going to say that scares you so much? Huh? Why are you so afraid of the words that come out of your mouth? This is why I've done so many live streams.
I'm just lost though with this Repzilla shit. Like, he will say the most ridiculous shit about people. Like, he actually said in the video about Onision's charges being dropped, just he was trying to like stroke these you know, anti-O people so they don't turn on him for reporting the facts. He's like, well the cops don't know more. The cops don't know it like we do. We know about what really happened, don't we, guys? The police, it's their job. They don't know anything. Only we do.
I'm not afraid of the words that come out of my mouth. Anyway, this is a good read. Lots of stuff was pointed out in this conversation that she didn't want recorded. Like right here, she swears on her grandmother's life that she was not groomed. And during this phone conversation, she specifically said, oh, well, my grandma's going to die soon anyway. Yeah, she said her grandma's going to die soon anyway, so her swearing on her grandma's life that she wasn't groomed was no big deal. That's the person you guys supported. Here's Sarah's accusing another party, again, not Onision, of doing things, but conveniently just doesn't have any evidence of it, which has been a consistent story of hers. In fact, everyone on that show is always like, oh, they...
You know what I never understood is why people were focusing on Onision when like the main like accusations were against Kai, but they didn't care to do that. They just wanted to go after Onision because that's where the clicks were.
Did this, they did that, they did this, but even though we should have proof of it, we don't. You know who does have proof? Onision at Onision.com. Here's Sarah saying nothing sexual happened when she was a minor. And here she is saying that I was mean to her and that nobody was sexual to her whatsoever. But she...
Yeah, if you have sex with an 18-year-old or somebody above the age of consent, it's legal. It's not illegal, so I don't know where these SJWs are having an issue. And look, I got a lot of hate for this. A lot of people said I was an asshole. No, I'm not an asshole. I just speak facts. And you guys want to, you know, watch these fucking losers who pussyfoot around things. Go watch Repzilla if you want to hear someone lie to you and make you feel better. But if you want the truth, you come here, okay?
Leaves out the fact that she was returned back home because she had been caught having an inappropriate conversation with another person about her plot to try to be with the third party, and we wanted nothing to do with it. Of course, she leaves out that we rejected her and were grossed out by her. Here's Sarah again saying nothing was sexual. Oh my god, how many times does she have to say it before you guys get it through your head? This is something you guys need to pay attention to, okay? You guys say that Onision groomed her, right? Yet here she's stating Onision rarely showed any interest or affection towards her. That's not grooming, you guys. That's the opposite. If someone is an a-hole to you, that's not them preparing you for anything. That's them trying to keep you away from them because they don't want relations with you. That's how stupid the anti-O crew is. You guys have been pushing this grooming narrative.
Next, go to jail! Go to jail! You're inappropriate! Go to jail now!
Yet here she is on an official police...
I don't morally like that, so you're no good, go to jail.
Police report stating that she wasn't groomed. When's the last time you went to PetSmart and all the dog groomers are calling the dog cunt, stupid bitch, Meg Griffin, Drew Carey, retard? Huh? You ever see someone call a dog that?
Is that the real Onision in the chat right now? Bro, I have never seen you actually be here in the chat. I am shocked. What are you doing? I think I emailed you, didn't I? Yeah, I did email you. I think so. I don't know if you'd be down to come on, but yeah, man, I totally agree with everything you're saying here. These people, they want to hear you're guilty. That's all they want. They just want to hear that you're guilty. That's it. That's all they want. They just want people to say, "Oh, Onision's guilty. We don't like him, so he must be guilty." Oh, what's the evidence? I don't care what the evidence is. Fuck off. Who cares? That's the situation, you know. I think he has the mask on because he doesn't want to catch the anti-O stupidity virus that's just going around that community. You know what I mean? I'm assuming. I'm assuming. Anyways, but yeah, this whole thing is crazy. They all these people spend all their time trying to get on Chris Hansen's documentary, not going to the police and saying these things. You know why? Because they didn't have anything to say. Because sleeping with somebody who's 18 isn't fucking illegal. Or sleeping with somebody over the age of consent isn't illegal. And they just don't like that.
that at a grooming
And I wasn't sure if it was I didn't know the audio was on your fault. I thought it was mine.
place? No, because that's not what grooming is. You fucking morons. She admits it on an official police report, and you guys still can't get it through your head that no one was groomed. She said that I said I wasn't in love with her, but I loved her. Is it bad for one adult to say that they care about another adult? Is that criminal, guys? You go to your mom, you say, love you, mom. Go to your dog, say, love you, doggy. Are you a monster now? And then she goes on to say, she told me that Jackson clarified that he felt people needed to have sex to be in love. No, it's actually the other way around. If you go back to my old Onision videos, I say, in order for me to be willing to have sex with someone, I have to be in love with them. I guess.
Well, yeah, of course they did it for clout. You know what I mean? Like, if they spent weeks and months trying to get in touch with Hansen, but they couldn't like take like 5 minutes to call the police, and because you know why? They know the police would ask them, okay, so what was the crime? And there was no crime, and they know that, so they rather just go on Chris Hansen's, because Chris Hansen has no fucking he has no morals, and he's totally down to go as far as I think if it was up to Chris Hansen, if he could have sent Onision to jail just because it would have brought more attention and clout to him, he would have, because he's a fucking piece of shit. Anyways, let's go to Repsila's video about it, because your audio keeps skipping. I don't know, what are you doing, Onision? Do you got like 10 minutes to spare? If I throw you a StreamYard link, can you come on, or are you busy? Let's check this out. Let's check out this prick. Let's check him out. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Hold on. Here it is. Fucking Repsila. All right, here we go.
Hey, welcome back in today's video.
I look like a 30-year-old lesbian. Hey! I'm sorry, 40-year-old.
Yeah. We have a new update with the Onision investigation. And I've got a new update with my ears. Let me know if you like this. It looks like some new reports have came out about Onision, and it looks like no criminal activity was found by Pierce County Sheriff's Department.
No way!
It also shows within detail a near chronological breakdown of how they conducted the investigation. We're going to talk about some details that have been detrimental in this case, and we're going to compare it to what we know for sure as a community. All that and more in today's episode of Exploring YouTubers. Ugh. So this comes from a Twitter account, Good Citizen Records. It says, here's the newest Onision police.
By the way, he's about to question the validity of the Citizen Records. If you guys don't know, Good Citizen Records has been reporting on a lot of these Onision records that came from the police since the very beginning of these accusations towards him. Good Citizen Records, every time he puts these out, they're all accurate, but you have this moron who actually he uses locale as a source, and he'll put it in the description. He's questioning this guy. It's wild.
This report I have, it details Sarah's interaction with the Pierce County Sheriff's Department as of 2020-06-23. PCSD was unable to establish that a crime occurred in Pierce County. The report also says out of all the girls, Sarah was the only one they were able to interview. In a previous record release, Billy and one other person contacted PCSD via
What? Only one person? What?
email, but never got a response.
Wow, that's sad, guys.
It also says the only redaction within this document is Sarah's last name, which we're just going to replace that last name with Sarah, since it's something that we've talked about many times publicly on this channel. They go on to say, regardless if a crime was committed or can be proven to have committed, Onision is still human trash.
Well, that's nice. See, that's the whole problem with this. Just because you don't like Onision doesn't mean you should go to jail. You guys are fucking stupid.
So first things first, it's been a while since we've covered Onision, so I think I should refresh you, my viewers, my beautiful viewers, as to who this person
It's been a while since we talked about him, so let me go to Google and then tell you what that says.
is. YouTube says James Jackson, known professionally by his online alias Onision, is an American YouTuber, musician, and author. He's 35 years old. He's also been accused of predatory grooming and not okay behavior by at least 6 women, several of whom were interviewed by Chris Hansen on his live stream. At least 2 of the women were former fans. And also, if you don't know what grooming is, it's this. Grooming is the process of
Hey, if you don't know what grooming is, you should probably question if it's even illegal in that state, which actually it's not. So even if you say it, it doesn't matter.
Establishing trust in order to take advantage of someone in an inappropriate way. Trust is created by treating someone well, giving them gifts, or showing them attention. Online grooming can be perpetrated to enable abuse. online or offline, according to the National Resource Center, which provides education and resources, and I'll put some of those in the pinned comment. Now, it's important before we go forward and start breaking down this report to understand that this report is made objectively from an officer placing out the facts as they are. It's very impartial, so a lot of you guys who
It's very impartial. He doesn't know, guys, like we know.
become very emotionally invested in this as
Yeah, that's the problem. You morons have become emotionally invested in it, so you can't get past that, so you just say guilty without any evidence.
have I. You're going to read this stuff because us as a community, we know a lot more of the details.
Us as the community, we know a lot of the details they don't know. Like, can you believe this? Bro, you're a fucking low-tier YouTuber. What the fuck are you talking about? It's that guy's job to look it up and figure out that, like, if there's charges. You're a nobody. You are fucking nobody. You're not like this huge YouTuber. You're a low-tier YouTuber. Shut the fuck up. Like, you know more than the police. I can't stand all these fucking small YouTubers who think that, like, they are, like, better than the police or know more than them. Like, bro, you're not a PI or an investigator. Shut the fuck up. You read Google and locale. It's about as far as you go.
In this situation that the officers really don't know. This is somebody that's coming in objectively, not biased, not that is impartial, and they're just getting the facts straight, and they present them in this case report.
And look, let me make this clear. You guys, if you don't like Onision, that's fine. You don't have to like Onision, and nobody has to like Onision. Has he done things that people have gotten upset about? Sure, but the thing is, they're not illegal. Just because Onision upset you doesn't mean he should go to jail. It's not illegal to be an asshole. Just making that clear for the people who are who are emotionally invested in this. Okay, you need to understand that. Just because you're upset with somebody doesn't mean they go to jail. So Sarah, you want to say like, oh, he needs to go to jail, he groomed me. You're upset you didn't get into a relationship with them. Point blank. That's it. You're emotionally invested. That's why you say he's a criminal, because you just want to do anything you can to get back at him.
That we're going to go over now.
Oh yeah, and this guy is too much of a pussy to say that.
Also, I will be linking this entire report in the pinned comment below. I am still wanting to verify this further. I have I'm about 80 to 90% sure that this is a legitimate verified report. I've talked to several of the people that are included in this.
I cannot believe he's questioning this. You are a fucking doofus. So you're cool with citing locale, some random asshole on the internet that won't say their name, but you're not okay with putting out some guy's information that he grabbed from, asking, the police, hey, can I get this? And a year later, he got it, okay? But you're like, I don't understand. Does he do research? He could have looked into Good Citizen records and been like, oh yeah, this guy's been doing this forever. It's legit. I don't think these people do any research. They just repeat what everybody else says. That's it.
This report, and they seem to verify this. Also, additionally, requested a copy of my own, and when that gets in, I'll update you on that. In September of 2019, the Pierce County Sheriff's Department received information regarding possible inappropriate exploitation crimes against a residence at Gig Harbor. At the time of the initial complaints, there was very little information about the alleged crimes and no first-hand reports from any alleged survivors. The complaints centered around YouTube creator James Jackson, aka Gregory Alvaro, who was known by his YouTube username Onision. The original alleged events were documented under PCSD FIR.
I don't know, but like, I think people should make a fund to help Onision sue him. I really do. I agree. Not Repzilla, because I think that's a waste of time. But I think people should sue, Chris Hansen. I mean, if I was you, Onision, I would sue Discovery, and I would sue Chris Hansen. I would. I don't know. Like, somebody should make a fund to help him. Like, bro, I get it if you don't like him and everything like that, but you got fucking Repzion who made $20K over a lawyer like that he didn't even need. It's a restraining order. Like who needs you don't even need a lawyer for that. So, but he got $20K and then he saved the rest of her rent and buying fucking bra for his fucking stupid ass cam girl girlfriend. You know what I mean?
192590267 and cleared with no evidence of any criminal activity. Honestly, we shouldn't be surprised by this, and it's not because Onision treads on the line of what is a legal thing and what is not a legal thing, but it's mostly because of the low amount of information that law enforcement received from multiple parties.
Yeah, they didn't get enough information. It's not the fact that there was nothing to show.
Involved in this situation. And anything that was substantial was tampered with or put in an office for a long
There was nothing on it to begin with. There was nothing there.
time and sent back to the person.
We've shown clips of Sarah like saying, "Oh, these pictures are there." We know if there were pictures there, it was because it was a computer of Kai's. It's not like it was purposely sent to Sarah, but Sarah is a piece of shit liar who has retaped videos, and we've seen that. Who lied and said that there was more on it. That's just like Regina, another liar.
Who sent it to them. And we're going to get into more about that later on in the video. Following the documentation under the previous case number, the Pierce County Sheriff's Department received 40 additional emails regarding the same or similar alleged events from third-party reporters who had heard about the alleged
Yeah, it's all third-party people.
things through social media accounts. In addition, numerous other social media content creators developed channels and content directly related to the alleged events in an attempt to conduct their own online investigations as to what may have occurred. And we're the third party that this report's talking about. Me and you as the viewers who have come together.
Yeah, which means you guys don't know what the fuck you're talking about because you weren't there.
They're collectively to send in reports and anonymous informations, or maybe you weren't anonymous at all. But I'm really proud of everybody who's done this in the community.
Bro, do you hear what he's saying? I'm really proud. Like, dude, you are so ridiculous. This is the same asshole who pulled on a 14-year-old. Listen, so check this out. I've explained this on my channel before in a video. If you guys look up low-cal leeches or like people don't know about this about Repzilla, there's a video like that. Repzilla pulls on a grooming victim, someone who was sexually assaulted by somebody in Eugenia's community, right? He pulls her on stream without speaking to this person's parents, right? And just interviews her about this stuff. She's just like crying. The whole thing is ridiculous. And he said it was okay because Ashley Lilix was there, another survivor of Dobby Vanity. No, motherfucker. You have to ask these people's, you have to ask anybody who's underage if their parents consent to you coming on. You have to do that. You can't just have people who are underage on. You have to get parental consent. And I said that on Twitter, and this guy acted like I'm the asshole for calling him out on it. Bro, you shouldn't have done that. It's fucking gross. It's disgusting.
Community that collectively came together in order to help other people. On 10/2/19, PCSD received a press inquiry from a reporter with Vox Media named Makina Kelly. Kelly reported that she had spent time speaking to a number of women who alleged Jackson had groomed them and coerced them into having intercourse. Kelly went on to say that many of these girls were only 14 to 16 years old at the time of these alleged events. Kelly requested confirmation that an investigation had been started and provided her contact information.
I said, okay, is this in the comments that you honestly don't care if the laws are broken? See, that's the problem. A lot of people think like you, Milk. You said, I honestly don't care if laws are broken. I'm glad Onision's career is over. He used the influence to be an absolute creeper. See, that's the problem there. You weren't around for these things. You don't know what happened, honestly. I can guarantee it. And fucking Onision has kids, and you know what I mean? Like, this is not some imaginary figure in the world. You know what I mean? It's real life. You know what I mean? Like, for you to be like, oh, I don't care. Like, he's been demonetized. Like, and he was from YouTube, even though he was found innocent. That's completely ridiculous. And it can happen to anybody. And yeah, you might be applauding it now, but what happens if it happens to one of your favorite creators? You're gonna sit there and you're gonna bitch and complain. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's fucked up. It's fucked up. Anyways, I'll just say back to stupid HH9 HCuck thing. How do I appeal to get my main account unblocked? What's your main account? I don't really know what it is. No, I know you say you didn't break the law. I know. I know you're saying that, but like, I don't think you should have lost his. I don't think you should have lost his monetization. I really don't. I think it's fucked up. I think they should give it back. I think you should have it given back because this whole thing is a lie.
Later contacted Kelly by telephone and advised her PCSD had received alleged events from multiple third parties but had not heard from anyone who claimed to be a survivor of a crime. I encouraged her to pass on my contact information to the women she had spoken to so they could contact me if they wanted to report a crime to PCSD jurisdiction. I was not contacted by anyone else as a result of my conversation with Kelly. Now, like I said, I've had my suspicions with this report because this comes out I don't know who the person is on this Twitter account that's putting it out there.
It's Good Citizen Records, you moron. They're extremely legit.
So I'm not going to take it at face value.
But you will take a face value, some locale, some random source, and talk about that. You are a fucking idiot, dude.
So I reached out to a couple of the girls who were stated in.
Yeah, I reached out to the liars involved in this situation to see if they'd lie about this, and they definitely did.
This report to verify if they had talked to McKenna Kelly or if they had a voicemail. And though some of the girls had not received any voicemails at all, some of them had, and some of them did remember talking to McKenna Kelly. So that's where it puts me in the ballpark of about this being 80% right. But like I said, I have requested my own copy, and when that comes in, I'll let you guys know. But I'm pretty sure that this is valid. On January 2020, I became aware of a media investigation into the alleged events against Jackson, which was being conducted by Chris Hansen via his YouTube channel, Have a Seat with Chris Hansen. Hansen is a well-known media personality who focused on stories about accused sex offenders and child P-words. As a part of his reporting, Hansen attempted to...
Bro, Hansen, why don't you go after your fucking friend Mike Morris? Why don't you do that instead of going after Onision? You're wasting your fucking time.
...contact Jackson as residence in Gig Harbor on 1/9/20. I think we remember how that went down, where he showed up at Onision's house, knocked on the door. Onision called the law on him. It was a whole thing, and it was how he set up things in like a movie format, because what he was really doing was creating a TV show out of that. I did a whole video on it. It's this one right here. I'll put it in the pinned comment to catch.
Yeah, I love that. I love how you and the Goon Squad stole all my information that me, Baked Salmon, West Most, and DC Media Girl. We had all that information, and you idiots, Edwin and Repzilla and all those other idiots like Augie RFC and Shot from the Point. You guys took all our research and threw back out there a year after I put it out there and tried to pass it off as your own. No, didn't give anybody shout outs, nothing like that. John Swan did the same thing. You guys can all get fucked for real.
Get you up on that. Onision called 911 and deputies responded, and Hansen and his crew ultimately left the location without speaking to Jackson. Hansen subsequently released a series of interviews with the alleged survivors and others with information about the alleged crimes on his YouTube channel. Over the next several months, in addition, Hansen contacted PCSD and completed an interview with our information officer, Troyer. I requested through Troyer that Hansen provide PCSD with a list of alleged survivors so they could be contacted for interviews to determine the existence and extent of any criminal activity that occurred in the PCSD jurisdiction. And then on 02/06/20, I received a list which contained the first names of the phone number of 7 alleged survivors who had...
Chris Hansen he's always working with someone that's a criminal. Always. He's always working with somebody that's a criminal. He doesn't do a background search on anybody he fucks with. He's a complete moron.
...appeared on Hansen's...
You know what I mean? You know, a lot of people make fun of Joe Biden for being like Sleepy Joe. Bro, he's Sleepy Chris Hansen. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about at all.
Joe. The list included the names Regina, Lane, Billy, Haley, Ayala, and Shiloh. Additionally, the list contained the name of Sarah, who is later able to be identified as Sarah Blank. Now, this is the part where every other part that says blank will be replacing with Sarah. How it works with raising awareness and doing interviews on platforms. Like I said, I can't speak for anybody else, but what I do here on my channel is I offer my platform and give a voice to people to share their story so it can raise more awareness and empower other people to come forward to tell their stories and keep people informed on what to watch.
Yeah, Chris Hansen was doing an investigation, I guess, like 3 months ago, and what he did is so it was like a child, it was like a catch and pedophile thing. So he had evidence, right? And which I'm assuming the evidence was some CP, and he didn't give it back to the courts, and that's why they put that's why they put out an arrest warrant for him, which is crazy because it's like child porn. Allegedly, that's what I'm hearing. Why would you run away with that and not give that to the police? So I don't know. Maybe he's another one of these fucking predator hunters masking around as a predator hunter when they're a predator. I don't know. It's crazy.
Watch out for. But at the end of the day, they do have to do an interview with the police. You have to make a report on these crimes. You don't have to do this publicly. You can absolutely do this anonymously. You don't even have to come on anybody's channel to share your story. You can talk to people. Like if you have something that you need to share, I can point you in the right direction of authorities to talk to, and you can do this anonymously. No one's going to know you said anything, but it will help people towards criminal activities to put the bad people behind bars. But I wholly believe in the power of sharing your stories publicly because it increases the probability that other people are going to come forward because they're going to feel empowered and increase the chances that these people get caught. Following Information Officer Troyer's interview with Hansen, I learned that the FBI had also received numerous emails regarding the same alleged events from third parties. I contacted FBI Special Agent Mendoza by telephone after learning she was assigned to the case for further investigation. Special Agent Mendoza confirmed that the FBI had received a large number of tips similar to what the PCSD had received, but had not been able to establish a crime had occurred.
Yeah, like if you guys want to email me, if you ever need to, my link is in the description. Like it's really easy to get a hold of me. I'm always in Discord. Discord is linked in the description. All stuff that you want to know about that I'm doing, like the sponsors that I have or whatever. Again, stream sponsored by More Energy and eColor. If you guys want to get some, some LED light strips, check it out. Links in the description. And if you want to email me, my email's in the description. If you guys have a story or if you need me to unblock you, anything like that.
Occurred. Special Agent Mendoza told me that the FBI had spoken with Sarah, but had not been able to establish a crime had occurred based on the interview. Special Agent Mendoza told me Sarah had reported that inappropriate images were exchanged and sent between her and Onision while Sarah was still a minor. Special Agent Mendoza said that a computer belonging to Sarah had been turned over to the FBI for examination for any evidence to support Sarah's claims, and then a decision would be made on how the FBI would proceed. Special Agent Mendoza also provided me with Sarah's contact information and full name for my investigation. So a little bit more confirmation that there is an investigation both conducted by the Sheriff's Office of Pierce County and the FBI.
I'm done with this. This guy's going on, like, just repeating himself, and he's got nothing new to say. He's a fucking loser. I can't stand this dude. I really, really do not like him. God, he sucks. He really does. Ugh, he sucks! Anyways, look, guys, make sure you guys like up this stream. Make sure you like it up. Subscribe if you are new, Make sure you do that. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. Let me see here. Yeah, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, if you guys want to join and become a member, all you gotta do is click the join button right here, and you can join as a member. There's a couple different tiers. There's a $2 a month. Level 2 is $25. You get these little loyalty badges next to your name and custom emojis you can use in the chat, and I'm gonna shout you out in videos, stuff like that. So I appreciate everybody here. I appreciate all the new subscribers. Well, I appreciate the new subs, and I appreciate the new people who became channel members. I appreciate that stuff. The channel stream will be this weekend, so yeah. Thank you guys for being here. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for being a part of my live stream. I hope everybody has a great day. Yeah, everybody has you have a good day. Thank you very much for the donations, and I hope everybody has a great one. All right, guys, like this stream up, and if you guys want to get the sponsors and stuff, check out the description. Thanks a lot, guys. Everybody have a good one.